Hey guys, Dabu7. This object in the western skies that has been reported here is catching more attention. At first, when I first saw this, I kind of blew it off as something, I don't know. I didn't think that I would be able to get to the bottom of it and figure it out. Well, during the past few blood moon events that we had, eclipses, I was outside trying to film these events, and the days before, the days prior, was always out there looking and trying to get some footage. What I noticed is that in the evening in the western sky, there was always this bright light. So, for those of you that were following me on the live streams, you guys saw some of this, and it's actually over on Ustream. This object that pulsates, that grows larger and then shrinks back down to a little white dot, and then grows larger, changing all these different colors. Not acting like a star. When I can take my telescope and put it on, say, Saturn, and I can see the rings around Saturn, which is pretty amazing if you've never done it. See the moons around Jupiter. Okay, see our other planets around us with detail. And then you can even see the details of constellations out there. The whole nine. So when you catch one of these objects and it has no structure, it is behaving extremely odd, shrinking and growing larger, shrinking, growing larger. It's not moving through the sky like a satellite. It's massive. It's way out there. And apparently it's catching more people's attention. And I'll leave a link so you guys can read this article and the details that other people are leaving and what they're seeing. But you can do what I did and go into Stellarium. Pull up your location. Pull up the sky. Know what's in the sky right there at that exact time. Find the closest constellation. Find the brightest objects. Know what they are. And you're going to see what many others have seen. That this is not a known object at this point. If it is, they're not putting it in Stellarium, which I highly doubt. They have space junk and satellites floating around that you can watch on Stellarium. Literally hundreds of thousands of different objects. So for them to not have this bright object in there is just making me scratch my head like, why? Well, if you use Sky, Skeye, it's an app for your phone or for your iPad. You can go outside and you can hold your phone or your iPad up to the sky and it will show you the constellations that you're pointing at. It will name them. It will tell you everything. So you can hold this thing up in the sky right in front of you. Open it up and it will tell you what you're looking at, what bright stars are in the sky. And when you do this, you're going to notice this bright light is not listed. Over on my Ustream, I locked in on this object. And when I did, everyone that was watching live saw it. I went in as close as I could on a live stream. And on live stream, it only lets me zoom in so much. Off of live stream, I can get in even better. And I'm actually going to revisit this, get out here and get some solid zoomed in footage and then publish it and let people see what I'm seeing out here. And I'm going to show you also, I'm going to pull up Stellarium. I'm going to try to pull up everything so I can show you what's in the sky, what I'm looking at, what is listed as being in the sky, and what this object is here that they're not talking about. It changes color. For those that watch the Ustream, you can go over there and rewatch it if you missed it. It's there. And it's in the sky, and it's unnamed at this point, and it's raising some questions. So, what is it? Well, first thing I will tell you, this is probably a whole lot more than just this one object out there that is sitting there in the sky the whole time that they don't want us to know about. It's hard to differentiate between all the different objects in the sky when you look up and there's literally thousands. And you're like, oh, it's a star. What if it's not a star? That's the thing. People just write things off as stars or just assume this or that. And most people do because they have no way of proving one way or another what it is. So all I know to do is keep sharing these stories, people's encounters with this thing. People are witnessing this in the sky. I have the footage out there to prove it, and I'll continue to put out more. If we get any answers on this, I'll keep you guys posted, but it's hard to get answers on an object that they don't even have as listed. So, makes it even more interesting. Let me know what you guys think. If you guys are seeing anything, what part of the sky, time. Look into these apps, these programs, they're free, and see for yourself. If you guys get any images or any footage, let me know. Maybe I can compile a collage of all of our footage here, if everybody's down with it, and show everybody, look, this is being seen from all over the place. Maybe then we'll open some eyes and get some eyes to the skies. It's been Dabu7.